Hello everyone. We live in moments where our intrusive thoughts just accumulate and become so overwhelming that if we are not careful, we can realize that we spend all day just worrying, constantly worrying. There is the difference between thinking and worrying. So we worry too much. And sometimes we think that we have a reason to worry. We think that there is a need to worry. But worry does not solve things like we think it does. Thinking does. But if you're that person that is constantly worried and not able to dissipate those worry and let it go away, then I want to encourage you to make time for worry. Making time for worry is a structured technique that can help manage anxiety and prevent intrusive thoughts from just disrupting your whole day. You may find yourself worrying about something from morning and intermittently in the evening or in the afternoon or all day, and your day is just messed up. I want to encourage you, make time for worry. People will be like, what? People are encouraging us not to worry. It's difficult not to worry, especially when you have a lot of concerns that are not solved, a lot of unresolved issues. Sometimes some are within your control, some are not. I want to encourage you, make time for worry or make time to worry. Create a little space where you're just there by yourself and set a timer. That way you're not worrying for too long. Set a timer, maybe 15 to 30 minutes. Think about your worries. And when that timer is off, try to relax yourself and mentally pull yourself out of that space. Again, set a timer. This is a deliberate act. That way, within that time, you tell your brain, I can worry for 15 minutes. I can worry for 30 minutes. Now, out of that time, before or without, or after that time, when some intrusive thoughts come, don't let them continue. Tell those thoughts, shift your brain, reconstruct your thinking to say that it is not yet my worry time. Look, in the next 2 hours, you can come back, I can worry again. Or if it is after that time that the thoughts are coming, you can tell it, not now. Worry time has passed for today. Come back tomorrow during that time. And you'll be amazed at how your brain redirects itself and wait for that time. When you practice this consistently, it relieves you from stressing a lot, from a lot of anxiety throughout the day, because your brain redirects itself that there is a time schedule for worry. And now sometimes you can find yourself looking forward to that time. It's not because you're looking forward, being happy to be worried. It's because you have found that the worry can be constructive, because by the time you're worrying, you can be seeking solution at the same time. You allow yourself, you give yourself permission, not just to worry, but to try and dive into that space that looks like, is there a solution to this? Can this be resolved? When you get into that space, then yes, you're like, okay. Worry number 1, you can actually count them. And why don't you even go there with a notebook? Put them down. This saves you a lot from too much ruminating thoughts. Write them down and see which ones you have control over and how you can gain that power over. See which ones you don't. Write them down, seek for solutions, and be able to relax. When you create that worry environment where you can focus on your worries, you're telling your mind, do not worry all the time. It helps you normalize yourself. It helps you live a normal life, knowing that yes, I can worry between this time, and out of that time, it is my free time to be happy, to be productive, to be free. You're freeing yourself. Before you know it, you'll be going into that space of worry, not because you want to worry, but because it will become a meditating time where you're seeking solution and seeking self-awareness, where you're grounding yourself. Like, what is there on my plate that needs to be taken care of? It becomes a grounding exercise. Please. It is challenging. Our environment, the world we live in, is so challenging and full of noise. If you do not intentionally make time for you to change your perspectives, it will not change the world. You have to change who you are. Your perception on how to respond to things have to change. The world is not changing for you. Stop worrying too much. Start taking care of your worries.